So right where we left off after taking on this guy, oh yeah, we definitely need to move on and go fight the next boss. And that's what's next on our list. And if we take a look, what is next on our list? Well, it gets a little complicated from here because we actually need to head to the icy area of the map. And you can kind of see it's in the, of our mini, our little map here, it is kind of to the top right. You can kind of see where the icy area is. We need to go fight a few things before, like there's like several things we actually need to do, but we need to go fight a couple of Eskimos, I guess you can call them that. So let's go ahead and make our way over there. It is going to be right this direction. So man, you gotta love the Rendingale. Again, just mass travel. We can go right over top of the tree line here as well. We don't have to go back underneath it. Oh, these hills. You know what? We should, while we're here, let's also check into this hill. This is one of the larger ones, and there is loot that we could potentially find that is down here in each one of these hills, and each hill has a different loot table. So there's 3 different sizes, I believe, and each size, yeah, has its own loot table. This is actually quite a large one, so we should be able to find some chests, just chests that are leaning around here, right? Not urns, but actual chests. Well, I'm actually not seeing any chests. Unless they are really hidden. Usually they're around the spawners, but... Oh, here's the chest. There is so... Okay, so the uncrafting table I just found. Okay. It says it's disabled, though. We're about to check that out, because if it's not, that's super overpowered. It's supposed to be disabled, but we just found it. So yeah, we're gonna check this. It's disabled in the configs, but still, we're gonna find out. So just to be on the safe side, let's just check this. All right. It shows it's here. What can we uncraft? Like this? 1 level of experience. I don't think it matters. It's telling me I need experience, which I do have, but it's not letting me pull the items out. So I think it is disabled. It's supposed to be disabled. It won't let me pull out the diamonds, right? So I'm assuming it's disabled, unless I don't know how to use this. These are just showing the different recipes. I'm pretty sure this isn't, yeah. Because it is turned off in the configs. I just wanted to make sure. Maybe I'm using it wrong. You guys can let me know down in the comments below, but I'm pretty sure. And I just got 2 of them. Wow, Lupet, you are ridiculous in this dimension. By the way, is it just this dimension? So, I was wondering that. If I place down a diamond block in this dimension, is it just this dimension that the duplication's happening? Okay, so it's only on it's only on Twilight Forest items. Because, yeah, something weird was going on there. Alright, let's head to our destination now that we know that this doesn't work, which would have been quite insane if it did. We can move on. So now that we're getting close, this is what we're looking for. Right here, right on the outskirts. Oh yeah. And these guys are pretty powerful. Look at all the bats. Oh man, I could have farmed bats here. So yeah, these guys are going to pick me up. But what I'm after is this guy. Yep, the Alpha Yeti. Let's take him out. He's the big boy. The big guy. Actually, he's a lot easier than the little fellas, I think, because the little fellas will pick you up. He doesn't do that. But these little fellas, you also might want to take them out as well, because they do drop the Arctic fur, and that is used to make a really cool cosmetic outfit. Also, I use it kind of as a trophy, because this guy doesn't actually drop a trophy per se. It does, however, drop these ice bombs, which are quite insane, because it just turns them into ice. And that thing is dead. Yep, that thing is definitely dead. Okay, so now that we've defeated that, let's look at our map. We need to go defeat the Ice Queen, which is straight ahead. Wow, this ice looks quite ridiculous with these shaders. Quite ridiculous. And look, little dark ghost nose. Hey, little fella. Alright, so up here is the Ice Queen. So, as far as taking on the Ice Queen goes, basically, I look for the top tower. And it could be any of these, honestly. This one's kind of a little bit harder to tell which one the Ice Queen in. I'm thinking it's in this one. Just based on the size of it. This one's kind of hard to tell, though. I'm going to go with potentially this one. But basically, you just punch a hole in the side here. And if you need a block to stand on, just get some cobble. And just place a piece of cobble. And it's going to be pretty high. About right here. And you can just break through this. It takes a little bit of time. But you will be able to get through it. And I wonder if we can ore excavate it. Oh yeah, we can ore excavate it. And, yep, this is definitely her. So, you're going to want to attack the top of her. She's going to do this little thing where she goes and hides herself. And spawns these crystals. And then you're going to want to jump and attack. Look at the little crystal dudes. Alright. She's being really annoying going up there. There we go. Now I'm up here. What you going to do now? Huh? We're also giving her like a poison effect too. I forgot this sword does that. There we go. You just don't want to... I wonder if... I've never let her out, so I actually don't know. How does that work? Okay. I've never let her out before. That's kind of weird. Hopefully her drops don't get lost, because I need her trophy. Alright, one more hit and you're down. Oh, I guess we got all of her drops. So we ended up getting a tri-bow, which shoots 3 arrows. We got the Snow Queen trophy. So that's exactly what we wanted. Other than this, if you really want to go through what this thing is, which I don't recommend, it's quite insane. When you go through here, just be careful. It is a good way to get lost, and you have no idea what tower you're in, because all of this is blocked off. There's also like bomb traps and things like that are in here. I wanted to kind of show off some of the other mobs that are potentially in this pack. But yeah, you end up with stuff like this where you still have to break through the blocks anyways. Yeah, all kinds of crazy in this place. All kinds of crazy. Alright, let's get back down through here because I want to go to the main part, my favorite part of this. And that is the giant ogre area, or whatever you want to call it. I guess it's the giants? Yeah, the giant area. Is this a village? Hold on a minute. A village is trying to spawn in the Twilight. Yep, that's perfect. Alright, so on our map, we now need to go all the way down to the very bottom of the map, where you kind of see a castle icon. That's where we're heading, and it's going to take us a little while to get there. That is way at the bottom of the map. So here we are, and this is a giant ocean. What in the world? So weird to see that there. But this cloud is what we're looking for. I need to... Technically, I think you could... there's like beans that you can get here. Like underground. That's how you normally get up there instead of pillaring up. Of course, you can always pillar up. But directly underground, usually there's some big caves that you can get into. I don't know if there's any on the sides of this one here. But usually, yeah, there's usually a bunch of caves directly beneath this. Let's see if I can't. I kind of want to try and do it the normal way. The, like, I would say intended way, but, I mean, that's always, you know, up to you guys. Let's see. Let's get our Paxel real quick. I want to try this. Usually there's some big caves down here. If there isn't any caves down here, then I guess I was wrong. Well, they're supposed to be. Yeah, here it is. Okay. And this is exactly what you would go after. Okay, yeah, all kinds of mobs. Big, giant cave trolls. Alright, creepers. Wonder why this area in particular is just completely full of mobs. Get down. Okay, so this is giant obsidian. We can't break this, but at least we know where it's at. There's also supposed to be other obsidian, another smaller obsidian. Yeah, this right here. So this, we also should be able to break. And this should have a chest, I think? Yeah, chest. And inside we get magical beans. And you guys know what you do with magical beans, right? Alright, maybe you don't. Alright, maybe you don't. That's okay. I'll explain. Alright, we're gonna find our hole to go back up. Gotta find where we came in at. I don't remember. Now that I'm out of the hole, here is what you could potentially do. So, over here, and like, I think if you break this, it does turn into normal dirt, but like, I could have grabbed some out of the thing. Anyways, what you want to do, I kind of want to find a little patch of this is on the edge, like here. And I shouldn't have done that. There we go. I just planted it, basically. I planted the magic bean stalk, and, well, let's just say we are going to make our way up here. Yeah, this is how you would do it normally. You would go down and you would find that regular obsidian. Of course, we found right there, we found the giant obsidian, which is usually directly below this. And then, yeah, you're right here. And then, of course, you can make your way up through the fluffy clouds. Which I could have guessed harvest? Wispy clouds? And, we're met with ourselves. And we do have to take this guy on. Let me go ahead and dump all of this stuff. What the well, I don't have any arrows, do I? Oh, I do. Nope, no arrows. Alright, we gotta take this guy on. Really, he's not the guy that we really want. Look how much health. Man. Alright, chosen architect. Show me what you got. Yep, you're definitely not a PvPer. So, we got a giant sword. And we need the giant pick now. From good old chosen architect here. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you all giant and everything. Oh, we got two of you. Alright, so the giant sword and giant pick, of course, are always a crowd favorite. Look at this. Yeah, just a little bit overkill. Just a little bit overkill. But still, let's take this all the way down. Oh boy. You know, it's almost faster to use the Rindigel to get down. And yeah, we just need to mine this with our giant pick. Oh boy. Oh man, we're mining this tiny little square, but it's like a big chunk that gets... Oh, wrong pick. Sorry, this pick. Yeah, they use the giant pickaxe. The giant cobblestone pickaxe to mine the obsidian. Yeah, that's something we gotta do. I think I'm breaking through. I have no idea. It feels like it should have broken by now. I think. Correct. I think it should have broke by now. Any day now. Yep, not working. I wonder if it's because of this pet. Like, I have no idea why. Reach distance? I wonder if that modifier shouldn't matter. Okay, I'm going to clear out everything around this. Just to make sure it's not... That's not the reason. Anyways, this should normally work. This will let you mine the whole thing. But it's not working for some reason. Okay, so after a little bit of digging, it actually finally worked. And then it gives us access to another bean, which I guess we could use in our base. But more importantly, we get the Lamp of Cinders. And that pretty much brings us near the end of this. I mean, this is pretty much bringing us right at the end of this pack. And I have one more thing, or not the end of the pack, but the end of this this mod. I have one more thing to show you. Let's go ahead and grab our cinder. Where did I put it? I feel like, did I throw it out of my inventory? Oh, it's right here. Lamppost. I was like looking right over it. You guys are probably just, I do that all the time. I really have no idea why, but I do that all the time. All right, so you basically hold this and bam, then we can just punch it all away. That's how you would normally get in here, like if you didn't have the ability to fly. Because this stuff you can't break without doing this. And it's really pokey. Really pokey. And you gotta walk your way all the way over here. Alright, so let's go to the final boss. This is the final boss up here. And when I say final boss, I really mean the final boss. So before I reveal him, let's just look. Oh boy. This is the final boss. Am I joking? No. Look how much health he has. So exactly what every, like, it seems like every game nowadays has is a boss that just is a bullet magnet, or what are you going to call it? A bullet sponge. That's pretty much what this guy is. He just has a lot of health, and you're just going to have to chip away at him. But does he do much damage to you? No, not at all. But he is the final boss, and it is what everybody wanted. They were like, hey, when's the final boss going to be here? This is what we got for now. I'm pretty sure this is like a placeholder. It is absolutely hilarious, though. I'm actually really happy that they even did this. That they put a little spawner here for this guy. Because it's almost a meme at this point. If you've been playing modded for a long time, you'll totally understand, because the Twilight Forest has been basically an unfinished mod for a very long time. A very long time. But it is such an amazing mod. And when, of course, he dies, you get yourself a nugget and some wheat, because, I mean, honestly, that's exactly what this guy is. It says you can join the Twilight Forest Discord server and follow the latest updates. Speaking of their Discord server, I also have a Discord server. Very large, very awesome, huge community, and I would love you guys to join. So a few blocks, by the way, that I want to take is the doors. So I'm going to take the doors for most of these, because these doors are really cool. I'm going to show you what they do after I harvest a couple of them. So yeah, being able to excavate them makes it go way faster. But yeah, you're probably going to want to collect these doors. Not only the doors, all these bricks are really cool. And you can see, that's why I wanted to take these doors. They're so cool. There are a couple of mobs that you can only see in this area, and they're right inside here. There we go. So a lot of these mobs are not ready, like this one right here. Not really fully implemented. This is not fully implemented. But they are still mobs that you can go after and definitely take on. And of course, there's more of the minions there. And of course, you end up with a lot more of yourself. And that's basically it. This is basically Twilight Forest in a nutshell. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video, guys, a huge thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching.